And that's when I said that. That's when I said that, like, I have a crush on this one girl, and I just told him I do not want to have a crush on this girl because, like, it's been like 5 years since I came across her channel, and it just doesn't feel that right. It doesn't feel great, and I don't like it. But what can you do? My heart, I don't like it either. I don't feel good about it either. But that's the state of my mind that I'm in. But if you get what I mean, then oh shit. Sorry, I didn't realize we were streaming. Yeah, that was a very awkward beginning. Hello everybody. How's everybody doing right now? Yeah, sorry about the whatever you guys just walked in on. It was a little therapy session between me and this bag of Doritos, I guess. Everybody's just saying bowing to the princess and everything, and everyone's just going off in chat right now. Holy shit! I really gotta get better at advertising these streams in different servers, because I advertise these streams in like 10 different servers just to have a bunch of people actually join these things. But I see everybody's chilling. Everybody's like, somebody asked me if I've seen the latest episode of Digital Circus, and the answer is yes, I have. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't stream yesterday. Hold on. I think somebody actually asked me on my server, or just a few minutes before I started streaming. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I know what that notification is. I probably shouldn't click on it right now. Ew, I got saliva on my phone. Gross. So someone took notice that I didn't stream yesterday and asked me if it was because of the new Digital Circus episode or if I was caught up on something else. And the answer is yes, because also, one of the reasons I didn't stream yesterday was because I didn't have an art stream thumbnail, so you got a really generic looking thumbnail at this time. B, you also I was also away from my house yesterday, so I was out in a little small town called St. Paul, where I was just buying random anime and also eating a lot. My brother got new glasses though, so that's cool. What else? Oh yeah, the Digital Circus thing happened, and also because it was snowing and we were there for a really long time, so we had to drive home really, really slowly because it was just a massive snowstorm, and we didn't really want to risk anything happening, so we got home pretty late in the day. I think we got home at 8-ish, 7-ish. I think definitely 8-ish, but yeah. I should really like develop some kind of like a color code system, like in terms of like explaining my absence. Like code blue is the reason why I haven't streamed at all like today, and like yeah, just make it like a whole color code system. I'll probably post something about that if I ever come up with something. I've been thinking about that this morning, and nothing has come of it just yet. So yeah, maybe I'll have something like that like after the stream or after something else. But yeah. Just gotta mark this notification as red so that way there's no like annoying ping on my Discord app. And then after that, I gotta get myself comfortable. I'll take a snowstorm over a thunderstorm, not gonna lie. Well, you know what? At this point, I'll take a thunderstorm over a snowstorm because I'm so goddamn tired of snow. I can't stay long in Orlando. Yeah, I saw you mention that in my server, but it's okay. I was just severely underprepared this week, so I think I'm only gonna be working on 2 tabs instead of 3. But then again, I only work on 2 anyway, so yeah. Gotta move my mic closer to my face here, I guess. Where's my glove? Where's my glove? Shit, I think I don't know where my glove is. I don't know where it went. Like, I know I have a spare, but I don't want to use that. Oh, here it is. Found that. Okay. Now, where's the remote? I need my remote to control my TV so I can actually monitor the chat here. Hey Maddie, what 3D art program do you use for your models? I use an app called Magic Poser, which is not an art app necessarily. It's more like a modeling app for like it's more like a bunch of like action figures. So like that's how you like that's kind of like how it works. So you like pose models like an action figure or something like that. I found my glove, so yeah, I don't gotta worry anymore. I know like Blender also supports like 3D art, but I don't know how to use Blender just yet, so that's kind of unfortunate for me. Okay, so what we have this week is like I want to like I drew this during the Misery watch party I was in like last week or 2 weeks ago, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I drew this recently. It was in it's in a sketchbook, and I want to digitalize it, you know, or digitize it, whatever you want to say. But I want to make draw this and like try to give it like an actual background or something like that. Give it some color. Like a VTuber. What do you mean a VTuber? I don't know any like I don't know how to make myself a VTuber, but yeah, I want to like give this some life, like a background and other stuff. But yeah, I also want to see if I can like make it or try to like improve it in a way, because the way the roof is, like the angle does not look all that sharp enough for my liking. And what I mean by sharp is that it looks too horizontal. I want it to be more vertical. So maybe I'll just make the tip a bit higher. As for other things, yeah, this is kind of like generic thing for me to work on, but I want to give Blake a secondary outfit because I have one for him right here, but it's kind of like very like this is just a bunch of reused stuff. So hold on, civilian outfit, opacity. Wow, why do I have everything so low? But yeah, I gave Blake this like a varsity jacket and everything, but this is like something I drew on my own character, so it's just very reused, and that's kind of unprofessional, and I want to give him something that kind of feels more, I don't know, techie, I guess. Well, not techie in a sense, more like something more casual, you know, something that doesn't feel like it's just me giving Blake my own clothes. But yeah, that's something we're gonna work on. And since we're gonna work on this for a little bit first and see how far we get, because I'm just drawing a shirt, altering the pants a little bit. I imagine it shouldn't take that long, right? Which means I gotta turn the opacity back to XYZ, and that way I can actually like see what I'm supposed to be drawing. New folder. No, not new folder. Transfer to layer below. Yeah. How Victorian. Is that what you would describe as the Mystic Manor that I drew recently? Like Victorian? Because that's like that might be like that might have been the inspiration for it actually. Victorian architecture. The stream hasn't even been going on for like 20 minutes or 10 if I want to be technical about it, and I already need a drink. Lucky for me, I have one. Oh, I got Rickrolled in chat. It's not Luigi's Mansion. It's a different, like, it's a place called Mystic Manor, and that's where all my characters live in the comics I want to work on. But, yeah. I gotta be really specific about how I want to... Yeah, because I can kind of see his arm through the... That's probably not the best way to go about it. Hold on. What do I need? I need... the princess needs a drink. Yeah. Oh my goodness. God Jedi just donated $20. Holy shit. Here, now you can give this to Chelsea. I talked about... you talked about one that helps. I mean... The $20 won't immediately be in my bank account, as I've discovered, but I could try giving her some of my own money, and if that actually just appears in my account one day, then I guess it'll be a fair trade deal or something like that. But yeah. I mean, Chelsea has a Discord, but I'm not too sure if I want to, like, or I'm not too sure how well she would take to some random strangers wanting to give her money. But yeah, I'll see what I can do in terms of, like, getting that money to Chelsea. But yeah, thank you so much for the donation. Did you see the new episode of The Amazing Digital Circus? I have seen the new episode, and my god, that was just yikes. That was just insane. Like, man, what a rush. What a ride. Where's the lasso tool? Oh, there's the lasso tool. It's like those guys at Glitch make it their jobs to just emotionally devastate everybody, and then all of a sudden you just fucking, you just hear the jazz music that plays during the credits. Will the Disney live-action remake stop? No, it doesn't appear like they have, because you got a live-action Moana coming, and apparently the live-action Tangled is still happening, and that makes me upsetty. Very upsetty spaghetti, and I don't want to feel upsetty. Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to do something right. No, you did something right. Like I said, I'll get that money to Chelsea somehow, and you'll she'll still feel immense gratitude for your very kind deed. But yeah, it's a process. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But I can absolutely guarantee that I'll do my best to get that money to Chelsea. The movie's not even that old. Which movie? Tangled or Moana? Because either way, yes, I agree. Neither movies are that old, but they don't need to keep making these live-action Disney remakes, but yeah. That's Disney for you. They have no ideas of their own anymore. This does not look all that centered. Both. Okay, both. Yeah. I agree. Neither of those movies are all that old, but again, Disney just keeps remaking movies that don't need remakes, and they keep giving or they keep greenlighting sequels for movies that don't need sequels anyway, like Coco 2. I know that's technically Pixar, but still, like, who actually wanted a Coco 2? I gotta be really specific about how I go about stretching these things because it doesn't work as much as how it used to because what I needed to do is like press the free transform button and then the scale slash rotate button and then I would just grab these things and it would just like stretch automatically left and right. But I downloaded a new update, I guess, or I guess I kind of purchased it too because I used actual money to get this, but it does have its pros, but it also has its cons. Like pro, it has a really cool new icon or logo or whatever. Con, I can't do things as well as I used to anymore, and that's kind of troublesome. But I work I'm doing or I'm making do with what I got. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I should probably give a late, or this is probably like a really late thing because this was yesterday, but I want to give a belated birthday shout out to Graceland because it was her birthday yesterday, and yeah, I wasn't around to celebrate it. I'm not too sure if she did anything online, but yeah. Uh, Happy belated birthday to Graceland, everybody. She still sucks, but yeah. I gotta be nice. Like, I like to be nice to Grace once in a while, but those moments are very few and far between because she sucks. I'm just kidding, she doesn't suck. Did you see the brand new day trailer? I have indeed seen the Spider-Man brand new day trailer. And what are my thoughts on it? The suit's kind of mid, but the trailer is still pretty good. Like I'm sure there's like everybody, or I'm sure like everybody and their mothers likes the new Spider-Man Brand New Day suit. I'm just not one of those people because it's a very good looking suit. It's a very it's one of my favorite suit, or not one of my favorites. It's one of my like it's a very good suit of the three Spider-Man because you got Toby with his suit that kind of looked the same throughout all three movies in his trilogy. You got Andrew's suit where it was just the first Amazing Spider-Man suit and then the second one. But then the Brand New Day suit, it looks almost exactly, or it's built the same way as the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. And for my audience who doesn't know, I do not like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit as much as everyone else. It's a very fine suit. It's just not one of my favorites. But yeah, I like the Brand New Day suit better than the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. But as for everything else, yeah. Suit's kind of mid in the grand scheme of what I've been given so far. At least the blue is still shiny. At least the red's still vibrant compared to how it was at the end of, or compared to the suit at the end of No Way Home. But yeah. I'm also kind of scared that they're actually gonna introduce Man Spider in the movie, and I kind of hope not because that would be a bit too weird and a bit too freaky. And that might be good for the outlines. Now all I gotta do is just alter everything else, I think. I think they were trying to make it look like the OG suit from the comics, but slightly updated. Well, it's not. Well, it's not really the most comic accurate suit. Sure, it's close, but there's a few details that just keep it from being like comic accurate because the logo on the back is it just matches the logo in the front, And the logo in the front isn't all that comic accurate either. And not to mention the back emblem has these little, or the back of the suit has like these little notches, like a, hold on. Imagine this is Spider-Man's back in the movie. Normally, like in the comics, it's just like this. See? But in Spider-Man Brand New Day, for some reason, the notches are like this. It kind of looks like these. Like these. I'm not very good at drawing spider emblems on the fly, but you got what I mean, right? The logo isn't all that accurate. These little notches aren't that accurate, but it's, yeah. Those are little small things that keep it from being comic accurate, but otherwise it's still a pretty good looking suit, all things considered. I have not beaten that game yet. Which one? Oh, Super Mario Brothers Wonder. I actually... Hold on. So, like, I haven't told anybody this, except for Uni, but I pre-ordered the Super Mario Brothers Wonder Switch 2 edition digitally, or, like, the upgrade pack, and, like, I did that just a few days ago, and the game doesn't come out for, like, another good few days, I think. I think in, like, 5 days, that's when the Wonder update drops, but I pre-ordered it, so when midnight strikes that day, I'll be able to play it. And when Uni found out, or when I told Uni about this, she was just like, man, you'll do anything for your princess, won't you? And I was just like, shut up, you probably do the same with Reagan from Mob Psycho 100. And then she was just like, yeah, you're right. That's just what we do at this point. You love Rosalina even she as an elephant. I mean, it's a very cursed image, and I don't really like the elephant fruit in Super Mario Brothers Wonder. I'll only use it if I absolutely have to, but, like, fuck's sakes. I just saw what Uni posted. He's a Rosalina simp, y'all. Oh my god. What if you draw Manny a very muted Spider-Man? I'm pretty sure I have the Manny the Rosalina sim. God fucking damn it. To be fair, I bought most of his Rosalina merch. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You can't deny it. Like, half of the stuff that's, like, on my immediate display, like, these two Rosalina plushies, where one's baby Rosalina, the other's, like, original Rosalina, you bought me those. So you can't even deny it. Also, there's a cat Rosalina plush that's, like, beside my big Superman post, or not poster, more like a picture frame or something like that. I don't know. But she just sitting on top of my Nintendo Switch 2 box by my Superman portrait that's below, or that's above my sewing machine. So, yeah, I have a lot of Rosalina merch. Bowser will like elephant Rosalina. Fuck's sakes. Well, actually, when I did see Rosalina as an elephant, like somebody did point out the whole like Bowser giving Peach more flowers, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna go buy a whole ass garden real quick. But I haven't done that yet because it's hard to find gardens that grow flowers this time of year because it's still snowy outside. Rosalina, get your... Wait, what? What did you say? I didn't see what you said. Rosalina, you got your biggest fan, so use your one. The rest is it. Oh my god. Echo with the 99-cent donation. Thank you. What if you... Oh, mutated. I thought that said muted. Like, muted as in colors, but I didn't... I read that wrong. It says mutated. What if you drew Manny as a mutated Spider-Man? No, that's not how my powers work. They're not radioactive. They're magic. So, the odds of me drawing myself as a mutated Spider-Man are pretty close to 0. Sweet cybernetic arm on your OC, by the way. Thank you. I really like Blake's arm here. Like I really gotta release like some, I guess, files or character bios I have on everybody. But I did state in Blake's bio here that his arm, like he was just born without his left arm, so that's why he has a bionic arm. So yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to like post anything like related to the character bios of these characters, but I have drawn outfits for them. So yeah. Now the question is, how do I go about this without messing the rest of the thing up? Maybe if I just lasso the pants or something like that? I don't know. Magic, snort. Luma's Papa back. Don't call me Papa. All the Lumas will gradually accept Maddie as their Papa. God damn it. At least no Giantess Rosalina. No. I'm not I'm not a really big Giantess fan, so yeah. I'm not like a certain other witch, so yeah. I'm not gonna simple for a Giantess. Hello again, Maddie, and it's nice to see you. Oh, you're saying that to someone else. Thank you for saying. Oh, thank you, Wes, for the donation. I should probably give that a heart real quick. Oh, Flamengo, what the fuck is wrong with you, Daddy, Maddie? Don't call me that either. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys are so funny. You guys are way too funny. Mama Luigi. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. God damn. You guys are way too funny. I hope you guys know that. That's why I love streaming. So the plan for this is just draw the outline and then merge it with the other outlines, I guess. Oh shit. For some reason my pen was a little bit thicker, so I had to resize it a little. It's Stone, Luigi, you didn't make it. Oh. I should join the stream more often. Honestly, yeah. I'm pretty sure it gets like this in my server too sometimes. So, like, you don't have to join my server if you don't want to, but it's really fun in there. Like, in fact, just a few days ago, we had a Castle in the Sky live stream, and boy howdy, that just made me realize, or maybe remember what I like most about the movie, is that it really helps me out in, like, the toughest of times, because, my god, my brain is in all sorts of different places lately. Like, as you guys probably heard from me venting to a Doritos bag, I was, like, there's this girl I have a crush on that I really do not want to have a crush on, lest I end up, like, unless I end up like the Clanker. I don't want to end up like the Clanker. And some people in the stream probably know who I'm talking about, but I do not want to engage in that kind of crush or something, because I don't want to come off as some kind of parasocial fanboy. But yeah. The Lumas, come to us, Father Maddie. Oh my god. I'm not even married to Rosalina yet. I'm not even dating her. And you guys are over here just calling the Lumas. Like saying I'm the father of the Lumas. The Planker. No, I said the Clanker with a C. I'm not gonna say who I'm talking about, because if you guys know, who people often, or who people genuinely or generally call the Clanker, then you know who I'm talking about, and I don't want to elaborate more. But yeah, that's that's my mindset lately, and yeah, it's a mess. My life is a mess, but here I am vibing, and laughing at you guys trying to make me the father of all Lumas. Any princess in Mario universe will love an average guy like Mario and Luigi. Honestly, yeah. So, like, because what's not to love about those two? They're like they're heroes. What do you mean? Like, they have a really cool dynamic. They like go-karting, they like tennis, they like just about everything. And not to mention their commercial has a really catchy jingle. Like, who wouldn't like Mario and Luigi? Anyway, yes. I'm not too sure if the Mario Brothers commercial jingle will appear in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, but that would be kind of fun if it did. It doesn't need to be in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, but yeah. I still love it, even though it's not in the movie because it's still in the Super Mario Brothers movie. But yeah, I'm way too excited for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Like, can you guys tell? I generally don't know if like if it's easy for anyone to tell. I'm pretty sure the Galaxy movie is in 12 days, I think. Flamingo, why do you keep saying these things? Someone draw Maddie surrounded by Lumas. Oh my god. A lot of people are saying like people should draw me with Rosalina. And now people are saying like draw me surrounded by a bunch of Lumas, and yet no one does it. Obviously, I'm not gonna say what people should and shouldn't draw, but if you guys do that, that would be so funny. That'd be really, really funny. I loved it because it was from the Super Show, hardcore childhood memory. Yes, it was. I really liked the Super Show theme song. Honestly, the Super Show itself is a little bit underrated, but I really like the Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3 more. But yeah, too many children. Oh my god. I haven't seen the first Super Mario Brothers movie. Go watch the Super Mario Brothers movie. I don't know what you're doing. Oh my god. Flamingo, why do you keep saying these things? Our daddy man has finally arrived. God damn it. It's too funny. And I've been going on for 40 minutes. I probably shouldn't dilly-dally because I do want to work on the other thing. So maybe I'll just work on the outlines for this. Maybe color it. And then I'll probably just work on the other thing. The 90s Mario cartoons are meme-worthy. They are indeed. And people have made memes about them, and they're funny. You know what his shirt, the way I'm drawing it right now, kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of a Peter Parker shirt from the Spectacular Spider-Man, because he had like a simple t-shirt with a long sleeve underneath it, which is something I should probably consider wearing more often during the summer. Just calling Maddie daddy and shipping him with Rosalina. God fucking damn it. Bye, Kristen. Glad you were able to join my stream. Sorry that you had to leave so early. I'm beginning to think I have the wrong thickness for the pen here. Yeah, I've been drawing with the wrong thickness this whole time. So now I gotta do all this over again. But I kinda don't want to. But, yeah. It kinda looks cool, or it kinda looks like a varsity jacket. It is a varsity jacket, but I don't want him to have this varsity jacket because it's just like something I drew on my own character, and that's kinda lazy, and I don't like being lazy. So I'm giving him like a simple t-shirt. So yeah, like adjusting the outfit a little bit. So yeah, giving it like a simple t-shirt with a long sleeve underneath it. But as you can see, I've been drawing with the wrong thickness this whole time, and I don't want to start over, so let's just work on something else. Let's work on this. I want to draw this. This might take more time, and this might take a lot more attention in the grand scheme of the stream. So yeah, I need the symmetry tool. Put it right up top, and do my usual shenanigans where I do this, do a little bit of this and that. Lock to all, showing all layers. Lock it. What happens if I lock it? Yeah. I now pronounce Maddie and Princess and Rosalina Princess and Princess. God damn it. You guys are just shipping me with Rosalina endlessly, and it's just way too funny. I love the detail on that house sketch. Thank you. I mentioned when I first showed this off that I drew this throughout the entirety of a Misery watch party that I was in, where I was watching you-know-who's videos. So instead of suffering, I was keeping myself sane by drawing this. We call this the Mystic Manor, and yeah, it really did a good job of keeping me sane throughout that whole stream. Or not stream. It was like more like a recording session, if anything. But yeah, it was really like. It looks really good. I want to see it digitized or whatever. But the question is, do I like put it directly in the middle and like have some kind of comparison for? What's going on here? You may kiss the bride. I'm not blushing. I'm not flustered. I'm not blushing. I'm not flustered. I need, what do I need? Whoa, okay, so that looks kind of symmetrical already, but yeah. We're gonna do a little bit of nonsense and all this fun stuff, so, transfer this to layer below. That's not what I wanted. We'll put it right here. Tilt it a little. I don't want to make it too big when I'm drawing it digitally, because I still want to add like some kind of background to it. So yeah, we're gonna see how well this looks. What's up, MTV? Welcome to my Mystic Crib. I mean, technically it's not me, or it's not my Mystic Crib. It's more like one of my. It belongs to one of my characters, Odile Osana, and like I'm not too sure if I posted any pictures of her, but yeah. Dr. Maddie, you're pregnant with twins. Resolina's the fun. What the fuck is wrong with this chat? Oh my god. Why am I pregnant? And Rosalina is the father. Oh my god. I mean, when you really think about it, Rosalina doesn't really give birth to the Lumas, so they just kind of spread out. Like, they just exist one day, and then they're just immediately calling Rosalina their mother. So that's probably not how Luma reproduction works. Maddie, random question, ask away. Ask your question. What does this chat come to? It's come to insanity, but I love it. I love my good fair share of insanity. Thank you, Echo, for the donation. I know you wanted to... sorry, what? You said you wanted to... you said you had a question, right? So, like I said, ask away. So Rosalina is asexual by romantic in this timeline. I don't know what Rosalina is, and I don't know what by romantic means, but yeah. Here's the time of Baby Voss with the Baby Loomis. God damn it. What are you drawing? I am drawing this thing, or I'm digitalizing this thing that I drew in a live stream, or not live stream. It was a watch party I did. So yeah, we're gonna see how well I can make this look in like digital, I guess. I wonder if I should like include some kind of ruler tool. Linear ruler, something like this. Show in all layers. Huh. Well, you know, that's actually working pretty well. Or perhaps not well enough, because I gotta... Huh. Wow, that is very specific. You gotta be specific with your height, too? That's kind of weird. Let's see, move, or show in all layers. It glitched again. Yeah, I know that the stream keeps glitching, and I have absolutely no idea why it does that. Opinions on Blue-Eyed Samurai. I don't know what that show is, but yeah, I can't say I have an opinion on it. But thank you for the donation. I gotta give that another heart. Damn, that manor looks absolutely fantastic. I have fun. I have fun with these streams. I mean, theoretically speaking, I could probably just like oh wait, no, I still gotta like draw this with the regular pencil tool, so I can just like press shift every time. Which one is even worse, having the stream glitch or having the game glitch? Yes. See, this is what I mean when I said I wanted to make the roof look a little bit sharper. So now it's up a bit more. There. But the question is, how do I go about drawing the windows? Glitches in general suck. Glitches or glitch productions is the only exception. Absolutely. Huh. Wait. Yeah, something like this. This might look cool when it's actually outlined and not traced over, but yeah, you get what I mean. Why does the name redacted sound like or always say a 5-letter B? Oh, uh, yeah, I don't know why that person keeps saying like keeps calling women the B word, because that's just like that is very misogynistic the way he goes about doing that. I don't really like that. Like just the way you know who talks about women, it's very nauseating and it's like very bad and it's very maddening. And frankly, I think he should he should treat women like a lot better. But like we all know he's not going to do that. But yeah. Anyway, so I should probably try giving these things an outline too. But yeah. I probably don't need to go this hard when it comes to like drawing sketches. But yeah. Huh. Ooh, I have an idea. There we go. Now we have a solid idea as to where the other windows are. If y'all know the song lyrics, oh, wait, never mind. You know who sounds like an incel? He is. That's why we don't like talking about him. Tried his absolute damnedest to try to have some kind of relationship with a woman, marital, sexual, or otherwise. He always fails. He's always going to fail at doing that. But yeah. The less we think about him, the better. Even though, like, thinking about him and like making all these videos on him practically pays my bills at this point. Even though I don't typically monetize those videos, but whatever. And I think I made this too long, so I gotta like gotta do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Why am I thinking of Epic the Musical songs all of a sudden? Hello, my lovely neighborhood. Hello to you too. I already did my final video on that thing. I've only seen a little bit of it, so I'll have to watch that after the stream, but yeah. I'm looking at chat. I don't know what to say about chat. I need a snack. I need oh yeah, I have some here. Sing to Rosalina? What would I sing to Rosalina? Like, actually, what would I sing to Rosalina? I have no idea. Because I know my audience wants me to sing the Spider-Man theme song sung by Michael Bublé, which I haven't done yet, but I have the instrumental for it already. But, yeah. Genuinely, what would I sing to Rosalina? Like, I don't know what I'd sing. I can barely sing the Spider-Man theme song without surrendering or, giving up or whatever. I'm not gonna sing the fucking Justin Bieber song "Baby" to Rosalina. What do you mean? It's just so fucking dumb. Sing Peaches version of Rosalina, or sing the Rosalina version of Peaches. What would that be? Roses, 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 roses. I love you. I just realized I gave my fans what they wanted to hear that. Oh my god, that's so fucking dumb. It's so fucking funny. Starshine, maybe? Like, is that an actual song? I want to look that up now with a name like Starshine. That sounds pretty cool, actually. I'm not gonna say never gonna give you up to Rosalie. Cool building that you are drawing. Thank you. I'm glad that you like the Mystic Manor design so far. Those look a bit too low. For some reason, I also give it like this, like a kind of hexagonal looking shape. So that way, I just like draw it like this, so that way it has a little bit more depth. But that kind of looks unnatural, doesn't it? Maybe I could do what some houses do and just like have those like little outlines be kind of like a centerpiece or something like that. I don't know. We're basically just making things up as we go, chat. How about a cheesy 80s love song? I don't know. I'm not gonna sing to a fictional character. What are you guys talking about? How about singing "At Last I See the Light" from Tangled to Rosalina, and she'll sing along too? Will she though? I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy with a dream of being an artist on the internet. Would she even sing along to something like that if I actually did sing to her? Oh shit, I didn't think this through. Oh, unless... Hmm... Boom. I'm good at what I do. Nah, she'll throw you into the song if you sing that. Honestly, she might. Imagine if I just go on for like another 40 minutes, and the only thing I have to show for this whole stream is just a sketch of another sketch. I gotta go. Hope the drawing goes well. I'm sure it might. But yeah, glad you could enjoy my stream, and thank you for sticking around as much as you have. Yeah, the more I draw this, the more it almost looks like a castle, right? Or maybe that's just me. Maybe I haven't drawn enough castles to really have like a definitive way to like identify what looks like a castle when I draw it. But yeah, I have drawn a castle before, So maybe that'll be next on the docket. Huh. Maybe I should draw the windows first before I actually work on these a little bit. What color would the building what would the color of the building be? Like, I'm thinking of something like a very muted, like something that's definitely purple. I think. Uh, Maybe something like that, or maybe something that's a little bit more pinkish, or maybe it'll just end up being like regular like grayish colors. But yeah, I always saw mansions as like the cheap version of the castles, so fitting. Oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Hmm. I think I have an idea. All right, symmetry tool. You found me now. Oh, that's the ruler, and that's the symmetry tool. Watch this. I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone here. At least I hope. Oh, that's not what I want. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, and you're done for. I can put a spell on you, and you're done for. And I don't remember this verse on done for. It's so dumb how just recently I memed to Apollo that I see the appeal of the Cersei saga from Epic the Musical, but at the same time I don't remember the lyrics of every song from the Cersei saga. So there you go. You got my little like my quota of me doing cringy singing for a little bit. So hope you all are happy. I hate when people. I hate when that happens. Just switch the paper. Oh yeah. Yoshi and I love your singing, Princess Manny. Oh my god. Or actually, let's make it a little more interesting. Yeah, how's that for a window design? Or maybe... Maybe something like that? Yeah, that looks like a very interesting way to spice it up a little bit. Shit, where's... Okay. So that's supposed to be the... Here we go. I lower these windows down a little bit, then it'll look a bit more natural, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting it. I'm getting there. At least I think. I don't think I'm getting there. I missed that little, or I missed the function where I was able to like, I don't know how I would describe it. I was able to make it like a bit more easily to stretch out things. At some point, Maddie should draw, or you should draw Maddie holding the head of the witch in victory. Maybe that seems a bit too vulgar. I decided I don't think I like this little notch up here anymore, so let's just erase that. And only keep it relegated to these ones right here. Okay, now to start doing the copy-paste thing I like to do, and yeah. Now to merge all these together, copy paste again, do this thing. Watch this. I'm gonna select the whole goddamn canvas with the magic wand tool, and pop, easy peasy lemon for breezy. Let's see how this looks without the outline actually. Whoa, whoa, okay, that looks kind of sick actually. Oh my god. More PG version. Maddie's sitting on top of the witch, tied up in magical webbing, waiting for the cup. Well, my webs aren't magical. They're actually like mechanical webs or web shooters. But yeah, it's just the powers, or my powers themselves are magic. But yeah, that looks sick, doesn't it? Let's give it a little bit of depth here, I guess, by giving a little bit of shading. This probably isn't the best way to go about shading, but yeah, it's an option. But that looks sick so far. Shit. How about destroying the Wicked Witch with water, just like that one scene in The Wizard of Oz? I mean, maybe. I'm pretty sure that particular witch that we're talking about is immune to water, so that probably wouldn't work. Wow, it is really hard to draw circles with the symmetry tool. Wait. No, that doesn't look natural. I'm overthinking the way to draw circles in a sketch layer, which is not a thing that should be happening, but here we are. I guess that looks fine, but yeah. Actually, I have an idea. What do you think, Chad? Should I give this particular window a fancier window design like that? The answer is probably yes. That looks sick, actually. Maybe this would be like a library room or something like that. But yeah. Ah. Ah. I had to crack my knuckles. But it felt good though. Okay, this is where I need to move the symmetry tool again, or not move the symmetry tool, or just move the whole thing. Like this. If I draw it like this, it'll probably make it look more narrow, right? So, huh. You know what? Make it thinner. Oh, wait, I'm being stupid. I can just do it with this. A little cleanup with the layer here. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to happen. I should probably make this window a bit rounded too, so maybe I should just crop the whole thing up top. Like not like that, but like this. Make this rounder. It's probably a very weird time for me to talk about musicals, but like a few days ago, I just discovered an animatic for a song called "Lovely Night" from a musical called La La Land, and I bought the movie La La Land, but I haven't watched it yet. So, like, the song I heard was pretty good, so maybe the movie itself will be a certified banger. But yeah, that's something I did. And I'll probably post the animatic I'm referring to in my server. And my server, will subsequently probably just say, "Oh, you should draw or make an animatic of you and Rosalina singing that song from La La Land," and I'm just gonna be here like. Being a professional or a perfectionist is both a boon and a curse. It's a blessing and a curse to me because I'm just striving for all these unnecessary details and stuff. But yeah, we're getting there. Holy shit! Never heard of La La Land, but I never watched it. Oh yeah. Oh, you heard of it? I read that wrong. Yeah, I heard of it as well, and I just heard how good the music can be a few days ago, but I haven't watched it. Maddie's mansion or another character. Uh, this isn't my mansion. It's a mansion that my character lives in, but it's not necessarily mine. So yeah. Do it, Maddie. Make you and Rosalina sing it. But I don't know how long animatics will take. You can't rush hard. Absolutely, you can't. This is where I use the symmetry tool again with the other shenanigans. Where's the... Here it is. Oh, that's not what I need. Now I hide this. Now I try thinking all this other stuff through. Your art is better than the Wicked Witch, name redacted. Am I right or am I right, chat? Given the fact that I showed off how bad that witch's art is, because that person makes stick figures look more appealing somehow. And that's just a skill in and on itself. It's a very bad skill, but it's probably the only skill he has, making art look more appealing than stick figures. But yeah. Is this even thin enough? I mean, it looks fine. So I guess we'll roll with this, see how it looks. It's probably gonna look real dope once I actually hide the sketch layer or whatever. Okay, that is really coming along. And all this is just for a sketch layer, holy shit. I gotta do the thing again. Or not the same thing, but it's a thing that I gotta do. And now, this is the part where, or maybe, no, hold on. That looked like it had a bit too much depth, so, yeah. Now I gotta draw the staircase. Or, not the staircase, just stairs, I guess. Wait, the eraser tool doesn't work. Yeah, for some reason the eraser tool doesn't work with the symmetry tool. Or maybe it does, and I just don't know how to do that yet. Oh, hi, Kristen. Glad you can rejoin the stream. As you can see, we're still working on this whole thing here. I feel like I'm just giving an unnecessary amount of attention to details to a sketch layer for some reason. Yeah, because adding each individual stair is not a completely necessary thing to do, but I'm a professionalist, I think. I don't know. Perfectionist, I mean. Now the question is, how big do I want these doors to be? Maybe that'll be good in terms of like a door size. I worry that these doors might be, or might look too basic now, but maybe I'll have, or ooh, maybe I should give these things like some kind of like magic or mystic star in the center or something like that, right? Really sell the fact that this is supposed to be like a mystic house or something. There's a good chance that this isn't even all that symmetrical, but I don't know. I'm still figuring out how to go about this. And I saw that YouTube is apparently glitching thanks to the chat notifying me. Well, actually, do a little life hack here. Yeah, that looks sick. It doesn't have an outline, but yeah, that does look sick, right? Yeah. Now to do the same thing again for all these windows, I think. Or maybe can I cheese this actually? Hold on. I think I can. I think I have a magic trick. Watch this. Actually, never mind. The magic trick part doesn't. Ooh, unless. Yeah. Something like that. Merge those layers. Erase these windows. Boom. You got a nice set of windows over here. I like trains. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. There aren't any trains here. Huh. You're a really good artist, man. I can try anything that well and detailed. And the thing about that is, this is a sketch layer, so this probably won't even look all that, or this probably isn't even all that detailed compared to how I actually want it to look. But I appreciate you for thinking that my art is very good and very detailed. But yeah, what the hell layer is this supposed to be? Oh, that's the shading. Okay, I'm fucking stupid. Now this is where I do the thing again where I make the windows happen. I should probably make these like really, really thin windows. very thin windows. And I see I have some kind of a notification on Discord here because I forgot to turn the app off on my PC. So maybe I'll take a minute to look at that, see what it is. Odds are it's probably just gonna be more of the same, like a server pinning for XYZ is doing a thing on YouTube or just general streaming on their own server, something like that. Yeah. I do know I gotta erase these little things here, unless they actually look nice. Or maybe, hold on. Maybe it looks good. Discord stinks now. Yeah, it does. I'm sorry I haven't been looking at chat all that much. I'm just too locked in on this one window here. Now, if I can just remember what layers are which. Uh-huh. Now for these like little rail things here. I'll just make these like a separate layer over the windows. So, yeah. Also, is it weird that the more I draw this, the more it just makes me want to watch The Owl House? No, just me. That's not what I wanted to happen. These are gonna look a lot more detailed or a lot more lined up on the actual like the actual like drawing and finish layer. So I'm just gonna give up and just go about making it look at least a little bit pretty. Like that. I was gonna draw these things up here. Those probably don't look all that lined up either. But like I said, we're just rolling with these at this point. There. With everything all drawn out or sketched out, let's see how it looks without the... Whoa. 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 Okay. Okay. That looks so cool. That looks really fucking sick. Also, hi Thomas. Glad you could join my stream just in time for the big reveal of the way this here thing looks without all of the background sketches and everything. Okay. Wonder if I should fill in the windows with some kind of shading and give it, or at least sketch out a background. Why does it, wait, does it look like Hexide? Does it look like Hexide? That's not the intention. I don't want it to look like Hexide. But yeah, this does look pretty sick. I'm sure it'll look even more sick once I give it a little bit of cross-hatching and give it a little bit of depth, I guess. I am just really locked in. I'm sorry I haven't been talking much, but yeah. Just looks like a sweet magically manor. That looks like that is Luigi's Mansion 4 you're drawing right there. It's not Luigi's Mansion 4, but it is like some kind of like manor or mansion or whatever. It does take a little bit of inspiration from a gloomy manor from Luigi's Mansion 2. So, yeah. There. That kind of gives it a little bit of depth, doesn't it? Yeah. And I actually tried drawing some kind of background for it once I fill it in with this or some kind of color. Oh, that's not what I wanted. How should a background for this look? Should it look like my YouTube banner where it has like a floating islands in the background or something like that? For a sec, I thought you meant the manor from Ruby Gloom. That too. Like that also takes inspiration, or that's also where source of inspiration. But yeah. Should I draw this on like a floating island, or should I just make it grounded or something like that? I don't know. Have it on a hill? Nah. maybe not like that. I should probably also take perspective into account, because this does not look all that natural in the way of how it looks. Make it grounded on an island. Well, it's going to be grounded on an island because it's a stationary house. It's not like it floats itself. How about an abandoned forest? Actually, that's an idea. Because like I did mention in my server that I want to draw like some kind of tree behind it. Because one of my characters likes to live in trees. That one being Ren. So yeah. And the question is, how should I even go about that? Ooh, wait, hold on. Perhaps I can make it the best of both worlds. I'm probably not the best at drawing sketches or sketching out trees on a on a digital tablet, but yeah. These are just consider these like a little placeholder trees, I guess. Ow, fuck. Ah. And then put Luigi by the door. This is not a Luigi's Mansion house. And now for a little bit of asymmetrical designs, I need to draw maybe some kind of floating island here. Maybe a mountain over here, I don't know. We're just making things up at this point, chat. We're just messing around, see what fits, what doesn't. And obviously, this house is supposed to have an ocean view somewhere, so maybe I should draw it behind the house. Actually, maybe I should just make it surrounded with floating islands on both sides of the house, but to varying levels. Make this one a little bit lower and put it all the way over here. Of course, this is supposed to be like some kind of I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I was just looking at chat and I just immediately got distracted. God damn it. Most manors are usually surrounded by woods anyway. Well, maybe I'll surround this one with trees. Like I said, this is we're basically just messing around, see what works, what doesn't. Maybe I'll make these like little like placeholder trees or something like that. Hold on. Where's the symmetry tool? get rid of the fucking. Maybe we ditch the islands and see how it looks with more trees, I guess. Maybe, okay, maybe the trees won't be this tall, but yeah. I don't expect these trees to look like this either in the finished product, but yeah. This is starting to look a little bit more natural, I'm not gonna lie. How's that looking, actually? I guess it's looking better than the ocean view. Looks good. Yeah, everybody's saying how the thing looks good with trees and everything. Old and creepy. I like it. The process. That's the process of cooking. Yeah. The forest is perfect. Everyone's praising the forest design. It probably won't look like this in the finished product, but yeah. That looks pretty solid, actually. I just gotta find, or maybe I should try to find some way to develop trees that look like not this big and not this tall for the background. I don't know. Maybe I'll have it like, at least have some kind of sky view and like cut these trees down. But yeah, that looks pretty solid, all things considered. Yeah, I like seeing it with trees. Yeah. Let's the artist cook. Indeed. And boy howdy did I ever cook. This is looking pretty good, actually. I might actually work on digital art for this whole thing once I actually end the stream. It's all just like it just looks like it's supposed to be like a matter of shapes, I guess. Like all the for like drawing the house, every shape should have like everything should have some kind of shape. I'm not too sure I should give it outlines, but if I do, it might be a little bit easy considering it's all just shapes. So yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. Maddie, I'm making a bingo board for your streams if you want me to add specific space. I don't think I have any specific space for you to like. Is this like a Maddie specific bingo board? Like, is that what that's supposed to be? Because if it is, then that would be pretty funny, actually. But I do not think I have any ideas for like a Maddie-centric bingo board. But yeah, please show me that when you're done, because I would love to see that. That would be so goddamn funny. You cook so well, now I want to eat it. Don't eat it. I'm not. Yes, it's specific to you. Well, yeah, I like I said, I don't have any specific phrases or specific things in mind, but yeah, maybe talking about Spider-Man, talking about Rosalina, talking about anything Mario related. Random singing, I guess. I don't know. Is a Maddie bingo board for the streams? Yeah, that would be really funny. Yeah. I'm not too sure if the princess squeal should be like a free space, because there's not a chance. Right? There's not a 100% chance I do that at the end of every stream, but yeah, it's definitely something that you should probably add to it, because that'd be like at least a little bit funny. But speaking of ending the stream, I've been going on for like an hour and 49 minutes, so yeah. But you guys know me. I like to leave my audience with their final thoughts and impressions and everything before I actually end the stream. So I gotta get myself comfortable, and then I'll read your guys' last comments or whatever. And I got stretched here, so you guys are gonna get the thing. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. That is really game machine. Yeah. Stay flamingo tastic, everybody. Hashtag go Spidey. I'll get to making other characters. No, don't leave. I don't want to leave, but I have to because like I've been going on for like an hour and almost 15 minutes. So yeah, I gotta end the stream at some point. You know, I think if I was playing like a Mario Kart stream, then maybe it would last a lot longer. But yeah. When you're done with the bingo board, put it in the server and text someone. Everyone. Oh my god, that would be funny. I have another great stream as always. I look forward to the next ones. Thank you all so much for everything. Yeah. All right, thank you all so much for joining the stream, and I'm glad. I hope you guys had fun. I sure as hell had fun. Look at the finished product of this. Well, not finished, but it is so goddamn good. But yeah. Okay, as always, I'm being held hostage now. Okay, I'm being held hostage. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming, and as always, stay friendly, neighbors. Bye.